Hi there guys, it's Daniel Tech back with another one. So here then I've got a package and I'm hoping that this is what I think it is, so I'm going to get straight into the box for you. So I've got my trusty knife here then, and I'm just going to go ahead and slide it off the side and just pull around the lid here. So and we'll just set that down there. And it's what I thought it was. It's the iPhone. So let's get into it and we'll take away the box. Put that down there. And so here's the box itself. Just says iPhone on the side. Nice and bold is that font. And it just runs over the spec and stuff on the back. And obviously my barcode and stuff from there. And you'll notice there's this little pull tab here now with this green circle and an arrow in there, if you can see that right there. And so what you do now is you just simply pull this. They've made the unboxing experience even better. So I'm just going to set that to one side there, and then we'll take off the lid. And now what happens now is, rather than being hit with the phone straight away, you hit with all of the paperwork. And so we'll just pop that there, and we'll just make sure we've got the most important thing, and we have Apple stickers, yes. And just some quick guide information, and instead of an envelope with your pin on, it's just on a piece of card. There's your pin to get into the phone to pop your SIM card in. And a little pull tab again to pull the phone up, which will just pop to one side. And now we've got the power adapter as usual. And then we've got the headphones themselves. And now what they've done now is they've just put them into like a little cardboard enclosure instead of the plastic case, which has annoyed me a little bit. But I'm not overly fussed. I can always use my old case from one of my old iPhones if I do want to use a carry case to carry these about in. Or I could suppose, depending on how good this cardboard's going to hang out, I can always put them back into here. So you've got the headphones there with the lightning connector, which we all know about now. And on the back, you've got the actual little dongle itself, which really isn't that big. Which you're going to pop into lightning and just use that for your standard headphones. You can see that right there. And again, what we'll do is we'll just pop this to one side. So we'll pop that there. And then the only other thing you've got in the box really is the actual cable. Again, nicely wrapped up slightly different to usual, but you can see that there. And so that's it. That's everything in the box itself. And here is the iPhone, and I've got to tell you that first impressions are that this looks sexy, very sexy indeed. I were actually slightly disappointed when I was watching the event, and I noticed that they'd taken away the space grey, but then when I saw this black advertised, and I saw it actually in the shop, again I've been waiting since the 9th of September for the phone, so I headed over to the shop and looked at it in there to make sure I'd made the right choice, and I can tell you, I've definitely made the right choice. I was originally going to go for the piano, but I didn't. So here we go, we'll take off the protector, and we'll set that to one side. And so we should have some juice in here, and I've got to tell you that is so nice. That finish is lovely, absolutely gorgeous. We're going to turn the device on, and there's the device turning on itself. Absolute gorgeous. This is one absolute gorgeous phone. So we're going to let this power up and we'll head over to the setup. Okay, so we're here now at the main screen, and now instead of sliding here, you just press the home button to get straight in. We're going to go into the setting. I'm English and I'm in the United Kingdom. I'm going to put in the Wi-Fi here, which is for speed. I've entered just and skipped back. We're going to enable location services, yes, and I'm going to set up my Touch ID. Wow, and that Touch ID is snappy. That is really fast compared to the 6 and 6S. It's definitely reading my fingerprint hell of a lot faster than it used to before. And continue, and we'll do the adjust grip, which is just in case you hit it with the side of your fingers and stuff like this. And that says complete, so it was really fast. I'm going to set up a quick passcode here. It's asking me if I want to restore my phone from iCloud, which I'm going to tell it I want to do, and again I'm just going to enter my details. And it's asking me when I want to choose my backup from, which I'm going to go obviously with the latest date and time, which will be this one right here. And so now it's obviously going to restore from the iCloud itself. Okay, and as you can see here then it has said that the setup is complete. Enable location and services and continue. And now meet the new home button. So as we have probably heard by now, it isn't any longer a physical button. You can click get started and you can choose from the different ones. So 2, that's quite strong. 1. I think I'm going to go with 3 actually. I've seen a lot of people go with 3. It does definitely feel like more of a definite click, and that's it, get started. Welcome to the phone itself, and now it's obviously restoring all my media onto the phone, as we can see. So other things then to mention. Now one of the things then obviously, as we've already touched on, is the fact that this button then, as you can see as well, Touch ID is almost instantly in there. Now obviously the SIM trays around here, and what I'm going to do is just actually quickly pop out the SIM tray. As you can probably see there, there's a little gasket right here around the SIM tray, which is helping keep that water out. You can see we've got the dual camera on here, so obviously you've got the telephoto lens and then obviously the standard lens as well, both shooting 12 megapixel, and at the side we've now got the 4 LED True Tone flash. The bands for the antennas have obviously been moved right out to the edges right here, which makes the phone look really sleek, and there's no longer a dimple between the actual these actual buttons here anymore. It's just, you know, they're straight there basically. The silent button's still in the same place and there's nothing around the top. And then obviously, as we all know by now, they've removed the headphone jack and it's just a lightning port here. I'm going to be doing some more reviews and stuff on the phone, so please do keep coming back to check the channel. I would appreciate it if you put any comments down below, thumbs up if you did like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. As always guys, I've been Daniel, peace.